Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Mack Flash Trivia. My name is François, and I'll be your host. How's everybody doing? It's Monday night. We're having a great time. It's time for trivia. Got all sorts of fun questions coming at you. 3 rounds of fun, as a matter of fact. We're going to have a plenty good time on a Monday. And that's how it's going to go. Delish. I hope you guys are doing well. You had a great day today. We've got, like I said, 3 rounds of trivia coming at you. And it's going to go like this. Make sure you do either download the official sheet in the video description below, or you can just use a piece of paper and a pen, whatever you have handy to do that. Maybe even just write it down on your arm, and then you'll remember me forever. At least until your next shower. So, forever. Do not, of course, answer in the chat or the comments. Try to limit your phone or web searches to keep it fair and fun. I'm going to reveal the answers at the end of every round, so you'll be able to mark each other's sheets and compare your scores. And most importantly, have fun. This is the whole point of this thing, right? To have some fun, a little distraction in our day-to-day lives. We get some great names in the house. I did notice hello to all sorts of people. Hi Diddly Ho Quarantinos, really good name, I like that. Glory Holes, you're back. Multiple Scoregasms, hello. I saw Duchess in there. The Joe Exotic All-Stars, it was just a matter of time. It was just a matter of time before that happened. I'm only at episode 3, so I'll catch up on Tiger King. A trivia, you say? Well, who knows? We'll see. We'll see. I just managed to convince the guys to start watching it, so let's see if we can get them to write a trivia about it. Why not? Hey, should be fun for once. One-time use. We got ourselves some trivia coming at you right now, starting with round number 1. So if you are all ready, let's get started with round 1. Question number 1. In the young adult series The Hunger Games, which district do the heroine Katniss Everdeen and her family come from? Welcome back, Suck It 316, Quentin Quarantino. We've got 2 Quarantinos in the house. We got the Riams are here. Team Pleasure Beach, welcome. Bob and Joyce, thank you. The Butlers, hello Butlers. Does it fit in my beak? That's a great team name right there. I don't know specifically what it means, but I like it. Let's take a look at round 1, question number 2. What is both the name of an African antelope and an athletic shoe company? What is both the name of an African antelope and an athletic shoe company? Welcome back, Calamari Wednesdays. I thought I saw your name up there. Team IKEA. Those guys are well put together. Question number 3 comes up right away. In what horror comedy will you hear the line, "Who died and made you king of the zombies"? In what horror comedy will you hear the line, "Who died and made you king of the zombies"? Question number 4 follows that up with the following. It wants to know, what is the world's largest landlocked country? What is the world's largest landlocked country? Question number 5 is here, and it wants to know the following. Oh, it is a mashup. We're going to be hearing a music clip. It is your first music clip of the night. A mashup is when two songs or more are fused together to form a new one, usually using the music of one and the lyrics of another. In this case, that's not it. We've got two television show themes that have been mashed up together to form one new song. Give a good listen to this mashup and tell me, what two TV show themes are mashed up together? Once again, we're looking for the two television show themes that were mashed together. Just name the two TV shows in that clip. A big thank you to Robert Dorizio of Dorizio Small Engine Repair for helping us out this week with some sponsorship. They fix lawnmowers, riding mowers, snow blowers, rototillers. If it's in your shed and it runs on gas, they can fix it. Call the number on the logo or check our website for a link to their Facebook page. Thank you very much again, Robert, for all of your help. Question number 6 follows that up. What was the name of the Spice Girls 1997 feature film? In the chat right now, props were given to our man Scott for writing quite the great boy band quickie. If you missed it this weekend, it is still up on our channel for you to check out and test your knowledge of boy bands. It's sitting right next to the Arnold Schwarzenegger one. So however you do, feel free to try the other one as well. Thanks a lot, Scott, and thanks to the whole Mack Flash team for writing all of these trivias. More on that later. Let's take a look at question number 7. What is the middle color of the rainbow? Question number 8 to follow that up. Which one of the following artists between Bruno Mars, Ed Sheeran, or Jay-Z won all 6 Grammys he was nominated for at the 60th Annual Grammy Awards? Which one of the following 3, Bruno Mars, Ed Sheeran, or Jay-Z, won all 6 Grammys he was nominated for at the 60th Annual Grammy Awards? Question number 9 coming up on the screen right about now. What ology is the study of the measurement of time? What ology is the study of the measurement of time? And finally, question number 10. What is the name of this overly Canadian stuntman in Toy Story 4, voiced by Keanu Reeves? Looking for the name of that character. Well, there you have it. That is the end of the regular round for round number 1. Don't worry, we've got our first picture speed round coming up. I don't know if you could tell, but this week, Craft Heads Brewery, or Craft Heads Brewing Company, is our sponsor, our major sponsor of the week. Thanks to Brian and your entire team for having the time and taking the time to field my email. Stop by today to see, and the place is a zoo. They are still doing bottle and can delivery all over Windsor, Essex. So, of course, if you're looking for some delicious Craft Heads drink, I am drinking myself the Fuzzy Peach, which is one of my absolute favorites, and it's still available. You can still get it, and it makes a great trivia accessory. Thank you very much, Craft Heads, for all of your help. And this snazzy shirt, look at it. It's snazzy, it's glowing. That's how great it is. All right, we got ourselves another category coming up. It is your first picture category. Tonight is called Double the Fun. We've got 2 picture rounds, and a lot of them revolve around duplicates. For example, here, television sidekicks. A sidekick is nothing without his hero, but a hero is nothing without the sidekick. Well, we're not talking about necessarily superheroes here. We're talking about principal characters from television who have sidekicks, whether that be their friend, their helper, their best friend, whoever it happens to be. You have to name the television show sidekicks in these photos, and don't get messed up. Some are shown with the main character as well. So pick correctly and name the television show sidekicks in these photos. You've got 15 of them coming up for 15 seconds each, and it starts with this one. And there you have it. That is the end of the round for round one, pictures and all. At this time, I'd like to thank Carrie from Above and Beyond Massage Therapy Clinic, Windsor's award-winning clinic with 6 registered massage therapists to help you with your aches and pains. Make sure you do check them out at abmassage.ca or check them out on Facebook as AB Massage as well. I'll have the link on my page. Thank you very much, Carrie, for your continued support. It's very much appreciated. Everybody else, I hope you did all right at this round. We had 15 pictures of sidekicks, 10 questions to go with that. I'll put the answers up on the screen right now. Make sure you mark yourselves properly, and if there are any specifications, I will let you know. We'll be back after a short break with round 2 and another speed round coming up with that. Let's take a look at your answers right about now. Looking at the answers screen, I could see that every single one was a single point except for number 5, where we were looking for both Game of Thrones and Doctor Who. Doctor Who coming up as a Mac Flash Trivia Quickie Thursday. This Thursday at 4 p.m., you'll be able to play the live premiere of the Doctor Who Mac Flash Quickie coming up this week on Tuesday. Friends. You're absolutely right, Daryl. Round 2 will be better. That's a great way to look at it. Remember that everyone had an equal chance here. There's some stuff that I'm sure that some people knew that others did not. And that's kind of the way we try to organize the trivia so that everyone has a chance at some point. The next round is going to prove to be different. Definitely different than this one. Yes, Mike, 2 points for Game of Thrones and Doctor Who. 1 point each. For those of you at home who love the side game, top half, bottom half, you can find out what my bottom half looks like today by going to Instagram, that is at MacFlash, and you'll be able to see what I look like from the waist down today, if that's your thing. I'm taking a look at the answers right now, and I can see some of them were difficult. I don't know if I would have gotten Ed Norton. Not sure if I would have gotten Lucy's best friend. I may not have gotten this one here, but there's a lot off the top of my head I was able to do. I'm trying to think how this, maybe because it was classic television. I can see how this one was difficult, that's for sure. Oh, what? Oh. Stephen and Dean, to be fair though, that Harrow Pie Fair is a big deal. We run a trivia night in Harrow, and it was going quite well, and we were starting to get a big following. And then one night I showed up, and there was absolutely nobody there, and I was trying to figure out why no one was here. And it turns out it was the Pie Fair. That's how big it is. Everybody goes. I got upstaged by pies. Round 2 coming up in just a little bit. Don't feel bad if you did not get all the answers in round number 1, because it seems to be a general consensus among everybody. That means that everybody's got an equal chance of bringing their points up in round number 2, and maybe you all finish with 45% of the answers, but somebody will get 48% of the answers, and they're still going to be the winner. And that's how that works at trivia. Come back in just 2 minutes. Take the time you need to go get yourself another delicious Craft Head beer in the fridge. Get yourself your favorite snack. Don't forget your cheese and your crackers. And we'll be back with round 2 in about 2 minutes. Bit of a recap on the scores. I noticed some scores by Klaus, 21 points. Good job to you guys. The COVID Conman scoring, what is that, 23 out of 26. Great job to you guys. I saw my friend Dean, 15. Dean with 15. And the Naughty Hookers, 17. Some good scores, some middle scores, but I think everyone averaged out pretty much the same. Delicious. It's really tart and peachy. Love it. You guys are enjoying the trivia, and I think you are. Thank you very much for all of your kind comments and contributions. Make sure you do subscribe to the channel by using the little red box in the corner right there. I think it's over here somewhere there. So make sure you do hit subscribe. My buddy Matt had a good point. There's 248 people watching. There should be at least 200 likes on there. So anyway, thank you very much for all of your support and for helping us out. Don't forget to check out the rest of the channel for trivias that you may have missed and other upcoming trivia. Our schedule for the week is, as usual, 3 live shows, Mondays, tonight, Wednesday, and Friday at 7, live general knowledge trivia. And then we've got our quickies going up this week. Tuesday, we've got Friends going up at 4, Doctor Who going up Thursday at 4. On Saturday, of course, it's the Saturday double feature, as always, 2 quickies going up at noon. This weekend, we've got a little bit of a flashback, if you will. It's Dr. Seuss and X-Men comics. So that's at noon on Saturday. Sunday, it is Sports Sundays. We got the Sports Quickies at 12 and 12:30, featuring the great rivalry of Boston Red Sox versus the New York Yankees. So they'll each get their quickie, and you'll get to watch them back to back. And a very special this weekend, our buddy Scott has written a 2-part WrestleMania trivia that we will be specially airing at 4 p.m. on Saturday and 4 p.m. on Sunday, 1 part each. So that's our schedule for the week. Thank you so much for playing along with us. Speaking of playing, let's get back to it. We got round 2 in the can, ready to go. Is that a term? In the can? Now, let's see. Question number 1 for round number 2. Approximately how many stones make up Stonehenge? 60, 80, or 120? Take a look in the chat. There's a side quiz happening right now. Today marks the 30th anniversary of the first Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie, and so there's some there's a few side questions happening. If Ninja Turtles are your bag, baby, make sure you keep an eye on the side chat. And if you want to be in the side chat and you're watching, apparently you need to subscribe to YouTube. Just create a little login, and then you'll be able to join in the chat. People share the scores, their team names, and all sorts of jokes and fun and poke fun at me. And it's great time. Great time. Question number 2, round 2, your lucky question. Bible trivia. According to the Bible, how many fish did Jesus use to feed the 5,000 people who were there? I always say, it's not trivia until there's Bible trivia. Question number 3 coming up for round number 2. What color is lobster blood? If you word it that way, it sounds really dark. What color is a lobster's blood? Nicer. What color is lobster blood? Dark. Question number 4. I'm getting ahead of myself here. Question number 4. What morbidly comical author is credited with writing Timequake, Welcome to the Monkey House, and Breakfast of Champions? Once again, what morbidly comical author is credited with writing Timequake, Welcome to the Monkey House, and Breakfast of Champions? Question number 5 shows up, and it is your next audio clip of the night. Let's take a look at which one it is. It is a backwards clip. Nice and simple. I'm going to play a clip of a song played backwards, and this time we're looking for 2 answers. Name the song you just heard and the artist. It is going to be backwards, so pay attention and tell me what song is this, and as a bonus, name the artist. Once again, we were looking for the song that you just heard here backwards. And as a bonus, name the artist. 2 points coming at you if you can get that. You know who else gets points? In my heart, that is. That's Doug Butler. That's right. Doug Butler of Kimugwan Martial Arts is helping us out again this week with some sponsorship. If you're interested in learning Taekwondo in Amherstburg, you can do that with 5th degree Master Doug and 5th degree Master Alyssa Butler. They operate out of the Libro Center in the evenings. If you are interested, do check out Kimugwan Martial Arts. I'll have a link on my Facebook right after the show. There's actually one right now if you go now, but you're busy. You're doing this, so don't go now. Question 6. A group of bats can be known by 3 different C words. Can you name 2 of them? Yeah, I guess I just made the association with asking questions about bats at this time of year. It's kind of comical, such as the answers in the stream right now. Let's take a look at question number 7. Who won the 2013 NBA title? Sports question. Who won the 2013 NBA title? If you do enjoy sports, make sure you do check out the Sports Quickies on our channel. We started that on Sunday, written by our good friend Berg Bouchard. We have ourselves 2 of them, and we started off with an entire Toronto Sports Quickie and an entire Detroit Sports Quickie about all of the sports in those cities. So if that's something interesting to you, make sure you do check it out after the show. Question number 8. On the popular television show The Brady Bunch, what was the name of the family dog? On the popular television show The Brady Bunch, what was the name of the family dog? Question number 9 follows that up immediately and wants to know, often served during the holidays, Stollen is a popular German type of what? Often served during the holidays, Stollen is a popular German type of what? Question number 10 comes up at the end of the regular round before we head into our next speed round. It is your puzzle question of the round. And what do we got for you today? It looks like it's going to be a chain gang. In the next screen, I'm going to give you 5 words. The 3 in the middle contain blanks, and those are the ones I want you to figure out. Now, such as in the example over here, every word can be used with the next one to form a common expression or saying. For example, here we have black beauty, beauty sleep, sleep tight, tight spot. You'll have to do the same thing on the next screen, and you'll get 1 point for every word you get correctly. You'll have a minute to do so, and it goes a little something like this. And there you have it. That is the regular round. For round number 2, we've got our speed round coming up next. And if I remember correctly, it is also, once again, a music speed round, but without playing any clips. Let's see how well you fare at this one. This is called Double LP. And what I want you to do is name each musician's 2 biggest bands. So we're going to give you a musician that's very, very popular. Hitting it big once is tough. Hitting it twice is nearly impossible. And so it's very notable when somebody does so. If I give you, for example, the name Scott Weiland, his 2 biggest bands being Stone Temple Pilots and Velvet Revolver. We're talking commercially and popularly, of course. And no solo careers are included in this group. So if you're thinking to write a band and then the solo career, that is not the answer. So for each musician, you name the 2 biggest bands, and we're gonna go crazy. Give you a point each for that. So some of you might get 15, 20, 25, 30, who knows? Let's take a look at your first one. It starts with this. Jack White, name the 2 most popular or most commercially successful bands that Jack White was in. Number 3, Paul McCartney. Name the 2 biggest bands Eric Clapton was in. Ooh. Number 5, Johnny Marr. Number 6, Jimmy Page. Number 7, Dave Grohl. Number 8, Kim Deal. Number 9, Tom Morello. Number 10, slash. Number 11, Maynard James Keenan. Number 12, Joan Jett. Number 13, Matt Skiba. Number 14, Dave Mustaine. And finally, number 15, a little trick one here, Bernard Sumner, Stephen Morris, and Peter Hook. All three saw success with the same two bands. And there you go. That's the end of round number 2. A challenging round, yes indeed, but we've got all sorts of stuff coming up in round number 3. So make sure you do stick around for that. I've got your answers coming up in just a little bit, but I would like to tell you about a small place in Amherstburg called Burger 67. They've been helping us out this week as well. They're located in beautiful Amherstburg. They've got delicious burgers, craft beer, quaint atmosphere, amazing staff, and just you'll always want to come back once you go once. They're currently taking takeout and delivery orders, which includes beer and cider cans. So there you go. Give them a call if you're in the area, and make sure you do enjoy some Burger 67. Thank you very much to Kevin and the gang for helping us out. I've got your answers coming up just now. We're going to take a look at those, and we'll be back after the break with round number 3. Are you ready? I think so. Looking at the answers over here, it looks like everything was 1 point except for number 5. You get 1 point for the name, 1 point for the artist. So that was 99 Red Balloons. 1 point, Nina. 1 point. 6, you needed 2 of the 3. Give yourself a point for each for naming those. So that's 2 points there, but no 3 points if you named all 3. And 3 points, 1 point per correct word at number 10 for game, time, and travel. As for a beard tutorial, I'm flattered. Thank you. I just grow and tuck. Mike, I think you just named Wednesday's picture round. You're going to do a famous bearded men and women category. Except now I just gave it away. All right, we're going to put that away and keep it for 2.5 weeks from now. Give you time to forget. Time running out on the first answer screen. We've got our bands coming up next. It was a challenging round for sure, but lots of points to be had. If you were able to name at least half of the answer, you're still getting 1 point per band name belonging to the artist that had success in both of those bands. And there it is. While you're taking a look at the double LP answers, take a look at the chat if you are in there. The Flickers are putting on a mini Ninja Turtles trivia. Turtle trivia. Question number 2 just went up in the chat. If you're a Turtle fan, make sure you take a look. Yes, number 5 should be the Smiths, plural. Here comes your second screen of answers for double LP. We got answers 6 through 10. I think we're going to get some debates on a few. It was kind of tough to do as a category because, you know, how do you consider the biggest band? So we went for most commercially successful or most popular. And sure, Eric Clapton, that's the one that I knew we were going to get a lot because of Derek and the Dominoes and whatnot. So you can take those as bonus points for yourselves at home, and we'll keep the score based on what we have here just for the chat and the competition. And finally, here come the answers for 11 through 15. No, Jay, I'm sorry. You said we were looking for successful bands, so Slash's Snake Pit is not going to be able to count. Well, there you have it. Those are your answers for round number 2, the speed round and all. We've got round 3 coming up very, very soon. We're going to keep taking a short break. I was just looking at some stats here on my YouTube studio producer side of things, and we are dangerously close. You know how everybody loves to support local and support the little guy. You love to watch the little guy rise up and make something of himself. Well, thank you very much for everyone doing your part in doing that with us right now. Mack Flash Entertainment is very happy to be where we are right now doing this for you guys, and we really see a future in it. So we ask for your support. It's very easy. All you need to do is make sure you do hit subscribe, make sure you do hit like. If you're sitting in a room right now and everyone's looking at one television, that one is on right now. Take your phones out, go to my page, make sure you do hit subscribe on YouTube, make sure you like the videos, and that would truly help us out a little and a lot to help us keep moving forward with this trivia dream that we have. Thank you very much for being here. Take a short break, go get yourself a drink. I'm going to do the same, and we'll reconvene right here in just about 2 minutes. Thank you very much. Let's take a look at some of these scores here. Duchess at 31. We've got Laura and Andrew at 20. Carrie and the Naughty Hookers, 38 out of 44. Good job. The scores are all showing up right now. Let's see. The COVID Con Man, I saw yours. 42 out of 44. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. It's almost like you guys do trivia for a living. Team Let It Ride with 36 points. Jessica S, 34. Good job. Klaus, 37 out of 44 so far. The Master Debaters, 39 so far total. That's right. Thanks to the Bun for reminding us that round 3, question number 3 is coming up. It is the shot question of the night. If you're into that sort of thing, get yourself a shot ready because it's round 3, question 3 coming up. I myself don't have one right now. Maybe I should run upstairs real fast. Well, that's it. We are back just in time for round number 3. And I got to tell you a funny story. I didn't actually have a shot prepared. I wasn't sure if I was going to do one, but you guys convinced me the fun news is that when I got to the top of the stairs, my wife was there waiting with the bottle of tequila for me. So, that's what you call a good marriage. That's what you call a symbiotic relationship right there. Cheers to Craft Heads for helping us out this week. You guys are the bomb. Don't forget you can get your Craft Heads delivered to you if you live in Windsor, Essex. Good old Craft Heads. Oh, some good stuff. All right, let's take a look at round number 3. So far, the scores are all over the place, which I love. Next Wednesday, or this Wednesday, in a couple of days, we'll have another one of these happening, and I'm going to shuffle it around. If you got some topics, some ideas you'd like to see, make sure you do include it in the chat or in the comments, and while you're there, hit that like button. I know, super annoying, right? Round 3, question number 1. In what decade was tug of war last held as an Olympic event? The 1920s, the 1940s, or the 1960s? Question number 2 follows that up immediately. What fairy tale got the Disney treatment rather than its original form, in which the main character eventually throws herself into the sea and her body dissolves into sea foam? Ooh, dark. Which fairy tale got the Disney treatment rather than its original form, in which the main character eventually throws herself into the sea and her body dissolves into sea foam? Question number 3 for round number 3. It's your shot question of the round. Get your shots ready, everybody, because it's round 3, question number 3. Do we do the shot before? The shot before, right? We do the shot before? Okay. Everybody, get your shot. Here it is. How am I doing this with my left hand? All right, everybody. It's my lucky shot glass. All right, here we go. You ready? Cheers, everybody. That is delicious. Let's move on to question number 3. What ad icon was created by what is now known as General Mills to answer questions about baking with gold medal flour? We're talking about an ad icon, meaning maybe an ad mascot, if you will, created by what is now known as General Mills to answer questions about baking with gold medal flour. I love how some people have traded their shots for pot instead. You'll feel better in the morning. Question number 4 follows that up, and it wants to know the following. Johnny Marr, Andy Rourke, and blank make up the English rock band The Smiths. Hey, they're back. Taking a look at the chat over here, Rain wants to wish the Cigans a happy quarantine. Happy quarantine to the Cigans from Rain. Question number 5 is here, and it is your next audio clip of the night. I try really hard not to look down at my remote, but it's so hard. It's very difficult, especially after the shot round. It's difficult. Let's take a look at question number 5. What do we got coming up? It's an audio clip, and it is this one. Listen up. Listen to this clip and tell me what film belongs to this theme song. And as a bonus, what year did the movie come out? But here's the trick. It's not the original version of the theme. It's an 8-bit version. If you're ready, tell me what film belongs to this theme song, and as a bonus, what year did this movie come out? Once again, tell me what film belongs to that theme song, and as a bonus, what year did that movie come out? All right, do we have any birthdays in the house? Let me know in the chat. I know for a fact it's my Aunt Ginny's birthday. Happy birthday, Ginny, and I hope you are watching and enjoying your quarantine birthday. Who else? There's got to be someone else who's celebrating a birthday today. We had about 1,000 of them on Friday, and it was a great time. Friday was definitely the rager that I thought it was going to be. I hope you do join us, of course, again on Wednesday and Friday for the live shows. And I know for a fact that you're going to be here at 4 tomorrow to check out that Friends Quickie. So thank you so much. Let's take a look at question 6. Jango Fett made his first appearance in what Star Wars film? Shout out to Star Wars Jan, your favorite food and pop culture blogger. Jango Fett made his first appearance in what Star Wars film? Carrie, that's hilarious. Carrie's like, if it wasn't for trivia, I would have no idea what day it is. At least now I know it's either Monday, Wednesday, or Friday. Hey, at least you narrowed it down. Oh, the Star Wars Quickie's been written. We just have to find a place for it in our very busy schedule. Question number 7 pops up on the screen right about now. 2 points here. What are the lightest and the heaviest elements on the periodic table? I would say one of these answers is easy. The other one is a little more specific and maybe not so obvious. What are the lightest and the heaviest elements on the periodic table? Looking for 2 elements, of course. 1 point each. We got ourselves question number 8 for round number 3, and wants to know, who is the godfather to Michael Jackson's daughter, Paris? Who is the godfather to Michael Jackson's daughter, Paris? question number 9 coming up right now on the screen. At an elevation roughly 3,640 meters high, what is the highest capital city in the world? Once again, at an elevation roughly 3,640 meters high, what is the highest capital city in the world? We've got ourselves question number 10 coming up as the last question of round number 3. But first, I would be remiss if I forgot to mention St. Clair College's Student Representative Council. They have come on board as a sponsor of this show and have become very supportive of Mack Flash Entertainment in the last few months as we've been working together. The SRC, as they are called, provides a vast array of services and programs to make your time at St. Clair College not only productive but enjoyable. You can always get involved with the council itself or simply participate in the activities and programs put on, like, for example, trivia at Griff's. There's a good one you can go to. That's a good one. So thank you very much to the Student Representative Council of St. Clair College for helping out. St. Clair College in general, always big supporters of Mack Flash, and always a pleasure to work with any and all of you. So thank you very much, and thank you, Devin, for being there. We get ourselves question number 10 coming up, and it wants to know this. What is the name of the franchise seen here? And as a bonus, what number sequel are they set to release next year? And there you have it, my friends. That is the end of the regular round. For round number 3, we've got yourself your speed round coming up. Thank you so much for being here tonight and every night with me on the Mack Flash YouTube channel. We've got a lot of trivia coming up this week again, and I'll go over the schedule at the end of the game. For now, let's move on to our final speed round. Double the fun, you say? Well, that's because we've got ourselves another picture round coming up. Every Funko Pop scene here is an ad icon we were talking about before. What's an ad icon? It is basically a product mascot. It's however you want to call them. For each Funko Pop, not Funk Pop, that's completely different. For each Funko Pop seen here, name the ad icon. That's right, these mascots actually have names and the product or brand, that they represent. Apparently my keyboard was missing some keys today. You will get 1 point each, so a lot of points coming at you. For each Funko Pop scene here, name the ad icon or product mascot and the product or brand that they represent. If you're ready, it starts with this one. We have a few Funko Pop collectors on the Mack Flash team, and they've got me into it as well. So hopefully you Funko Pop people will have good luck at this. We got two names here. We got two names, the one on the left and right. And there you have it. That is the end of the game, end of round 3, the end of our game tonight. Thank you so much for being here, and hopefully you did all right. Don't forget, in that last speed round, we were looking for the actual name of the mascot and the product or brand that they represent. I know, a tough round because some of you might not know that they have names, but I think everyone has an equal chance at this. Don't forget to include, of course, your ideas for a round on the chat or comments, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Here come your answers for round 3. Stay with me until the end for a final message. If you're ready, first, let me for sure thank Robert Dorizio of Dorizio Small Engine Repair. Thanks to Carrie Deslip of Above and Beyond Massage Therapy. Thanks you, Doug of Kimuguan Martial Arts. Thanks to Kevin LaFontaine of Burger 67. And thank you to Devin of the St. Clair College Student Representative Council, the SRC. All of your love and contributions are appreciated. Thank you very much. Here come your answers and more after this. Here we go. Looking over the answers screen for multiple points, number 5 is worth 2 points, with 1 for Never Ending Story and 1 for 1984. Number 7 was also 2 points for Hydrogen and Uranium. And number 10 was a 2-pointer as well for Jackass. And the upcoming one next year is number 4. Taking a look at the comments, we've got a request from Carson for Marvel. That is definitely coming. And thank you, Carson, for all of your kind words in the chat. I did notice them. Thank you very much. We do have X-Men comics coming on Saturday as part of our Saturday double feature. And here they are, your product mascots coming up, and the product or brand that they represent. Some of these will be obvious to you, and some of them might be a bit of a surprise. Do remember you are giving yourself a point for the name and a point for the brand or product. That was my nickname in high school. And there you have it. Those were the answers to your round number 3. Let us know in the chat and the comments how your score was at the end of that game. A bit of a debate happening in the chat as well if you're interested in what constitutes a capital city. Interesting. I get the feeling that there'll be a surge on Google as per those searches. Thank you very much for being here tonight. My name is François, and I have been your host. Don't forget to check out, of course, Mack Flash Trivia live at 7 p.m. on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays right here on our Mack Flash channel. We also have Kids Trivia up on the same days, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. It's called Kids Quiz, and it's live at 12. And we also have a French version going up at the same time. Quiz Junior. So if you have children 6 to 12 and you're looking for something to do with them, which I'm sure you are, make sure you do check out our kids quiz. There's 2 of them right now, and with 2 more going up this week. Of course, Friends trivia happening Tuesday, Doctor Who trivia happening on Thursday. Our double feature on Saturday, we've got Dr. Seuss and X-Men comics, and of course, it's Sports Sundays with Boston Red Sox and New York Yankee trivia coming at you. 2 separate shows. And of course, our very special WrestleMania trivia coming out as quite the special at 4 p.m. It's a 2-parter, part 1 on Saturday and part 2 on Sunday. Thank you very much once again for being here. Thank you to all of our advertisers, everyone who sent a tip through PayPal or e-transfer. Much love goes to you, and we'll see you guys here in a couple of days or tomorrow for more Mac Flash Trivia. Thank you, and have a great day.